Welcome to the fourth screencast in this series of screencasts for environmental health practitioners on the prevention of food waste in the hospitality and food service sector. I'm Catherine Timms, and I'll be looking at how you can put the things you have learnt in the three previous screencasts into practice. I'll begin with a very quick recap of the first three screencasts to highlight the main points for environmental health practitioners, EHPs. Then I'll highlight the important role EHPs can play in helping businesses prevent food waste through improved management, activities that will have positive benefits in terms of food safety practices and saving businesses money. Finally, we'll consider how to incorporate everything you have learnt into your everyday job. To recap then, in Screencast 1 we looked at the overall issue. The cost of food being wasted in the UK from the UK hospitality and food service sector in 2011 is estimated by RAP's research to be £2.5 billion per year. 3/4 of the food thrown away by the sector every year could have been eaten. That's the equivalent of 1 in every 6 meals served. The annual cost of food waste equates to around £10,000 per outlet per year. On average, 21% of food waste arises from spoilage, 45% from food preparation, and 34% from consumer plates. Screencast 1 also introduced the Hospitality and Food Service Agreement and contained links to a number of useful online resources. The agreement will only be available until the end of 2015, so now is the time to encourage businesses to get involved and really benefit from the support available. In Screencast 1, we also talked about the waste hierarchy and highlighted the fact that the greatest savings for businesses, both financial and environmental, lie in prevention. The average cost of avoidable food waste is estimated by RAP to be 38p per meal, with the highest costs being nearly £1 per meal. On average, this equates to £200 for every 180 litre waste bin filled with food waste. Basically, food waste equals money waste. Let's watch a short video clip to illustrate this point. We also looked at where food and packaging waste occurs and what can be done to prevent it. Screencast 2 looked at how to measure and record food waste in order to identify issues and opportunities. Then in Screencast 3, we looked at good practice in food waste prevention. There were 5 main issues covered. The first was reducing waste through smarter purchasing by planning menus, anticipating and managing variable demand and forecasting effectively so businesses can buy the right amounts and buy in bulk when they need to. It was also suggested that businesses could work with suppliers to reuse packaging where possible. The next was storage and preventing spoilage through effective stock management. Then we looked at preparation and ways to reduce preparation waste and reuse waste ingredients where possible. After that, we covered customer plate waste and ideas like standardising portion sizes, offering customers a choice of portions, reviewing menu options and ingredients, as well as offering customers a doggy bag. Finally, once waste had been reduced to a minimum, we looked at ways to deal with unavoidable waste, including separating the food waste for composting or anaerobic digestion. We also recommended recycling as much packaging and other waste as possible by providing recycling facilities for staff and customers and making use of trade recycling services. So how could you put all of this into practice in your everyday jobs? Indeed, why all of us? Well, there are two very good reasons for EHPs to be concerned about food waste and to give useful tips to hospitality and food service sector businesses. Firstly, EHPs deal with thousands of businesses on a daily basis. That gives you a frontline role in communicating basic waste prevention and management messages. It's also a business profitability message that you can promote alongside the regulatory issues that you have to deal with. At the end of the day, it's advice that can save businesses money. Secondly, managing food waste effectively requires good all-round management of food, which will have inevitable benefits for food safety, which of course an important aim for EHPs. The Greater London Authority's Food Safe project is working with London SMEs and links into the CIEH London Healthy Catering Commitment work, which means there will be plenty of learning and good practice to share with the wider business community. Updates will be made available through our website. Here are some top tips that you could suggest to businesses. Use clear bags so it's easy to see if there is a large amount of particular types of food and packaging waste. Review the size of bins that are used and how many are filled each day or each shift. Check if or which items are purchased in bulk. Check if packaging can be returned to suppliers. And establish a monitoring system for food waste. Here's a quick reminder of some of the useful resources available for hospitality and food service businesses from WRAP. The Online Resource Centre allows businesses to tour an interactive kitchen with highlighted suggestions on quick and easy ways to cut down on food waste. The Hospitality and Food Services Info Finder helps businesses to quickly and easily find the information needed to make savings. And further information relating to the Hospitality and Food Services Agreement, including recent research on the occurrence and costs of waste in the sector, can be accessed via the WRAP website www.rapni.org.uk/hospitality. There is quite a lot of information and research on the WRAP website, so it's worth taking a little time to have a look around the site. Alternatively, you can call WRAP's free phone helpline on 0808 100 2040. Other WRAP resources are available through the Love Food Hate Waste campaign, such as recipes and consumer-facing resources, which are available from lovefoodhatewasteni.com. A Love Food Hate Waste resource pack to help hospitality and food service businesses engage with customers and reduce plate waste, which is available via the link shown on this slide, and information about food waste recycling, which is available on the Food Waste Recycling Hub. Resources available from other organisations include the Unilever Food Solutions Wise Up on Waste Toolkit. This has a mobile app, posters, tips, tools and videos. The results of a food waste survey conducted by the Sustainable Restaurant Association. The Too Good to Waste website has information and resources about food waste, as well as doggy boxes. Okay, a final recap then. If you have watched all 4 screencasts in this series, you should by now know 1. Why focusing on preventing food waste makes business sense and why it is better than recycling. 2. How businesses can save money by preventing food and packaging waste and recycling more. 3. where you can signpost businesses for support. Now I would like you to spend 2 minutes thinking about how to apply everything you have heard in these screencasts. Think about the following questions and jot down some notes. I'll go through each one, and as I do, I will pause so that you can make notes. Firstly, what's the best way to incorporate this into your work with businesses? Okay, here's the next one. What tools and resources will be useful? And the next. How could you disseminate this material to your colleagues or the public? And lastly, what more could RAP do to support you? Having thought about what you can do and how to do it, I'd like you to set yourself a personal target of maybe 5 hospitality and food service businesses to advise on food waste prevention. Having decided at which points during your dealings with them you will signpost the guidance and tools. Give yourself a couple of months to do this. After each one, review how you did and consider what else you could have done. After you reach your target, set yourself another and keep going. Remember, food waste equals money waste, and good waste prevention and waste management equals good hygiene management. Firstly, do keep yourself updated. Email hafs@rap.org.uk to sign up to the Hospitality and Food Service Agreement newsletter, so that you can receive regular updates and be notified when new information is available. Check out and bookmark the RAP website, rapni.org.uk/hospitality. Follow RAP on Twitter @rap_UK. Like our consumer-facing campaigns, Love Food, Hate Waste and Recycle Now on Facebook. Well, that brings us to a close for Screencast 4, and indeed this series of screencasts for environmental health practitioners. I hope that you have found these screencasts useful and that you will take everything you have learnt into your everyday dealings with hospitality and food service businesses. Please do take another look at Screencasts 1, 2 and 3 if there's anything you want to check or hear again. Also, please don't hesitate to get in touch by emailing hafs@rap.org.uk if you'd like to find out more, or if you would like to receive our Hospitality and Food Service e-newsletter. Thank you for listening. Goodbye for now.